Hi folks, special guest with us this afternoon. We have our girls head basketball coach, Deanne Booth, with us. Our girls are having a terrific year. And Coach, to start out, if you would just kind of talk to our viewers about the year up to this point.
Well, we started out 500. We went 1-1, then 2-2, and then we kind of went on a win streak a little bit, and had a lot of road games, and we're doing a good job on the road and improving along the way. And we've managed to make it to 10-5 overall and 4-1 in the conference now. Big conference game tomorrow night versus Carroll. So that's where we're at.
Very good. One of the things, Coach, that people have commented on to me repeatedly is the way our girls play defense. Is that something that is emphasized? Is that something as you started your career here that you wanted to implement and get that attitude?
I'm very defensive minded. I think defense wins championships, offense wins games. So if we can create things on the defensive end, then the offense comes easier for us. So I like a hard-nosed defense. I like a lot of hustle. I like to press. Those sorts of things to get our offense jump started. So absolutely.
Very good. Talk to us a little bit. I know you just have one senior. Is that right?
One senior.
What are some of the challenges with having, and we call it a young team, I know a lot of them are juniors, but what are some of the challenges with just having one senior on your team?
Well, part of it's going to be keeping everybody happy. We have 8 juniors right now, and in trying to keep everybody happy playing time wise. We're fortunate in that we can run people in and out of off the court and not lose anything. However, then people are disappointed that they don't get more playing time. So, that's one of the challenges that we have. Leadership-wise, they're doing a great job. Jenna Yates is our lone senior, and she stepped up and done a great job leading us. Carrie Schrock, our point guard, has done a tremendous job running the court for us on a nightly basis with our games. And they all step up. They're great girls to work with. They do a good job, and they work really hard.
Good. You're sitting at 10-5 right now. Sectionals is 3 weeks off, roughly, give or take. What's something you look at that you say, this is where we have got to get better to make a deep sectional run? What's one thing if you had to focus on to improve your kids?
Obviously, being defensive minded, I think defense is where we still need to improve to make a deep run in sectionals and hopefully win it. Blocking out is still sporadic at times. We do a good job occasionally, and then occasionally we just completely drop the ball. So, and defending the drive, anybody that's watched us play very much, we give up a lot of drives, especially baseline, and that's something we work on daily. And hopefully by sectional time, we'll be where we need to be with it.
Okay. We mentioned at the get-go, this is your first year at East Noble, coaching and teaching. What's the transition been like?
It's been nice. It's really been easy. The people here have made it extremely smooth for me. It's been, I say semi-stress-free, but, I don't think you're ever a head coach and you're stress-free. But, as far as the transition part of it goes, I haven't had any stress there. The girls have responded very well to my philosophies, my expectations. And, coming in, I knew building relationships was going to be huge and getting them to buy into what I wanted to do as a coach, and they've done a great job with it.
Well, good. You've done a great job. We're certainly glad to have you, and good luck rest of the season and on into sectionals and tournament time.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hi, folks. Back here for our sports report, weekly sports report. Going to take you back to a week ago almost, Friday night. Last Friday night, boys basketball team traveled to DeKalb to take on the Barons in a conference matchup. Kids came out very, very hot. They played as well as they have all year, particularly in the first half. Had some breaks go against them in the second half. Ended up with a loss, but really played well and gives us a lot of hope for as the season goes on. We're very, very proud of the kids there. Saturday, our wrestlers were at the Garrett Invitational. Very strong wrestling team this year, and they did not disappoint at all. They won the Invitational by 13 points over Leo, who came in second. It had several outstanding performances. I'm going to talk about our placers here. Knights had 5 champions, 5 first-place wrestlers: Garrett Pepple, Connor Knapp, Sterling Luter, Brennan Story, and Tyler Householder. Anytime you get 5 first-place wrestlers, that is just incredible. So we're very, very excited about that. Drake Demuth finished second in a really strong field at the heavyweight division. Brandon Jost finished third, Eli Parks fourth, Taylor Foster and Mason Diffendorfer both finished fifth. So really a very, very exciting year for our wrestlers, and they did a terrific job at Garrett last Saturday. And we'll talk about their conference as we get on toward the end of this report here. Wanted to mention also Saturday night, girls basketball took on DeKalb here at home. This was a great game. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. JV opened things up with a 29-17 win. Varsity ended up with a 53-52 win. A bunch of lead changes late. Carrie Schrock hit a free throw with about 8 seconds to provide the margin of victory. The defense that Coach Booth talked about in this interview held up for those last 8 seconds. Carrie Schrock led the night. She had 17 points. Kavin Edwards had a great night. She had 15 points. Jenny Yates, 9. Courtney Edwards had 4. So really a great job by our Lady Knights there. As we moved on later in the week, nothing on Monday night. Monday night we did have, it was not scheduled to be here, but we had a freshman basketball game that was supposed to be at Goshen. Goshen had some water issues, so they came to our place, so we thought that'd just be fine. And our freshman boys got a 34-32 win at home, so a very, very exciting freshman game for that. Some results on Tuesday also. Our girls basketball team traveled to Prairie Heights, came in with a 72-46 win. So Coach Booth's talking about momentum as they go into sectional. They did a very, very good job with that. Also on Tuesday night, we have boys and girls swimming here at the YMCA, hosting Goshen. Girls did a terrific job. They had 22 personal best times. So anytime you do that, that's very, very exciting. Ellen Clark had 3 personal best times. So obviously a great job for our lady swimmers. On the boys' side, they had 19 personal best times. And this, for those of you who are not as familiar with swimming, this is the time of year that you want these personal best times to really start showing up. As they get closer to tournament time, they're performing their best this time of year, so we're excited about that. For the boys, Keegan Gura, Zaki Murad, and Matt Lewis all had 3 personal bests also. So very, very excited about that. As we look forward to what's going on, we had nothing Wednesday night. Thursday, as we tape this, tonight we've got boys and girls swimming. They're going to be at Angola. That starts at 6 p.m. Gymnastics, our gymnastic girls are here at home against Homestead. That starts at 6:30. And JV Wrestling has a junior varsity invitational at Westview beginning at 4:30 this afternoon. Tomorrow night, girls basketball is at Carroll, a big conference matchup. This time of year, all the games are big, so if you get a chance, swing down to Carroll and support our ladies. The JV game starts at 6:15, varsity at 7:45. And Saturday, we have the NHC, the Conference Wrestling Tournament. That's going to be at DeKalb. Folks, this is going to be exciting. There are 3 teams that have kind of separated themselves conference-wise. East Noble is one of those. East Noble, we have Carroll is also in that group, and Perennial Power Belmont. So this is going to be a very, very exciting conference for that. That starts at 9 p.m. Finals should start right around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do that at EN Athletics. I'll keep you updated on that as much as I can. And then we cap off Saturday night. Boys basketball is going to be here versus Carroll boys. Again, freshmen and JV will start at 6:15. The varsity will be at 7:45. Come out and check out our teams. Good talking to you. We'll see you next week.